Hey, good morning, Morter Marchers. This is Dr. Ted. It's a white hell out here. It's sleeting and snowing on the December 1st. Holy smokes, who would have thought that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Listen, I was on my way to meet some people, and I had to pull over because I thought I'd be there sooner. Anyway, thanks for joining me here this morning for the march. I wanted to talk about just a little bit about, why bother with the march? Why bother doing this? Well, let me tell you why. Here's why. When you have inconsistencies with what you're thinking about and what your dreams and goals and aspirations are, if there's an inconsistency, a disconnect, if you will, between that and back here, which is the part of your brain that controls everything in your body, all your functions, your balance, your movements, etc., and it runs all the processes in your body. It's all automatic. So when you have a disconnect between what you're thinking about and what those dreams would be and what your brain down here is telling your body to do constantly nonstop, it's like a program it's running over and over and over again. When there's an incongruency, an inconsistency there, then there's no way that you're going to be able to be in a relaxed, more parasympathetic dominant mode in your nervous system. Remember, the parasympathetic nervous system is the one that slows and repairs and rebuilds and helps you heal. The sympathetics, the fight or flight, when we're always at battle, is exaggerated when there's a disconnect between here and here, because those two are fighting back and forth. This is thinking one thing and this is doing another thing, so there's an incongruency. When that happens, we move into more sympathetic dominance, which is fight or flight, which means that you're never going to repair and rebuild and heal, at least not at an optimum rate. So this is why you would bother doing this, the Morter March. When you get into the march position and you have one arm up and one arm back and jazz hands, and you have one leg up and one leg back, that signals this part of the brain back here to open up and listen. It's like you had a sponge full of junk and you just squeezed it out. Now it's ready to open and listen. So when we squeeze this out, then we open back up to listen. Hey, Paul, when we open back up to listen, that means that this part's communicating with this part, and now we're synchronized. That's what bioenergetic synchronization technique is about. So the Morter March is just part of that whole process that we do. We're moving into holiday seasons right now, and we got lots of, challenges with family and work and friends and play, and, there's lots of things that come up. And there's always excuses for, things and how we act and react. And instead of having to act and react in a fight or flight sympathetic dominant mode, what if we were to calm it back down a little bit, engage the parasympathetic nervous system, get your body balanced with best, and then you're able to communicate with other people on a much more low-key level. And I think that's important. I think we need to just dial it back a few notches. Seems like everything is going crazy, nonstop, wide open at each other's throats, and that's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So my thought for today is, why bother? You bother because it's for your sanity, to help keep you balanced and let your body repair and rebuild all the time, not just while you're asleep. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Dial her back a little bit. Tell somebody who you've been arguing with or having a discrepancy or disagreement with that you love them. It's going to be okay. You'll be all right. It's going to all work out. In 5 years, who cares one way or the other about what you're worried about? And remember, most of the things that you worry about all day long never, ever, ever come true anyhow. I'll see you next Monday. Hopefully I won't be in a car when it's sleeting and snowing and raining and we can do the actual march again. And then we'll be taking a break for the holidays for a little bit. But hey, I love talking with you guys. I love the feedback that I get. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful December. It's on you. It's up to you. If you don't, it's your own fault. I'll see you next week. Bye.